fix the economics. And again, it sounds pretty simple taken as one, and it's a huge range of things. Some of it is just about basic financial prudence in response to the huge shock to the system that we had in the financial crisis. We have to make sure really that kind of stuff doesn't happen again, because one thing we know for sure is that next time it's going to be worse, because we're further down the road, the system is more brittle, its reliances and its interglobal dependencies are much more fragile, and so the next shock is not going to be a mild aftershock, or we might have a few of those, but the next big shock is going to be a big shock to the system, particularly I think for the developed countries. We don't have an economics, we don't have a macroeconomics that doesn't rely on continued consumption growth for its stability. So we have to be able to figure out how to make economies work under those circumstances. A key role is around investment and how investment works. And when we've talked about the stuff about the return on investment, I mean, a lot of what I've been looking at is vehicles in which you actually have very, very low returns on investment. You build investment structure to protect community interest. You have long periods of return rather than short ones, that you structure your financial markets to deliver that kind of investment, and that you measure the returns on investment not just as financial returns but as ecological and social ones. So that restructuring of investment is absolutely critical. And then in fixing the economics, you also want to do things like basic fixing of economic accounts, which just don't provide even very good economic measures of what well-being is and what progress means. And so that all the arguments around beyond GDP, critiquing the GDP as a measure of progress, come in there as well.